Have you ever looked deep into your dog's eyes and wondered what they are actually thinking? We feed them, we walk them, and we give them belly rubs, but is there a deeper bond there? Does your dog actually trust you enough to put their entire life in your hands? Dogs are descendants of wolves, creatures ruled by survival instincts and pack hierarchies. In the wild, trust isn't a luxury, it is a survival mechanism. When a dog decides to fully trust a human, they are essentially overriding thousands of years of evolutionary caution. Today, we are going deep into the canine psyche to uncover the 15 unmistakable signs that your dog doesn't just like you, but they truly trust you with their life. The first sign is one of the most vulnerable positions a dog can possibly take, and that is sleeping with their back turned to you. In the animal kingdom, the back is the ultimate blind spot. If a predator is going to strike, they usually come from behind. When your dog curls up on the couch or at the foot of your bed and purposefully faces away from you, they are making a massive statement. They are saying that they know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have their back. They don't feel the need to keep an eye on you or watch the room because they believe you are the ultimate guardian. This level of relaxation is only achieved when a dog feels 100% safe in their environment. If your dog does this, take it as the highest compliment. They have effectively handed over the responsibility of their safety to you, allowing themselves to drift into a deep, restorative sleep without a single worry. Moving on to sign number 2, we have the legendary belly show. We've all seen it. Your dog flops over, paws in the air, exposing their soft underside. To us, it's an invitation for a scratch, but in dog language, it is much more intense. The belly is where all of a dog's most vital organs are located. By exposing this area, they are showing you their most vulnerable side. A dog that is fearful or suspicious will tuck their tail and protect their midsection at all costs. But a dog that trusts you with their life will gleefully offer up their belly. This isn't just about getting a rub. It's an act of submission and total confidence. They are saying they know you would never hurt them, and they feel safe enough to be completely exposed in your presence. It is a beautiful display of the lack of a need for defense. The third sign is something you might find a bit annoying at times, but it is actually a huge indicator of trust, and that is following you into the bathroom. Now, we all value our privacy, but to a dog, the concept doesn't exist. When you go into a small, enclosed room like a bathroom, you are technically in a vulnerable spot. Your dog follows you because they feel the need to be your shadow. They want to ensure that as you go about your business, they are right there to protect you. Or conversely, they feel so safe with you that they don't want to be anywhere else. In a dog's mind, the pack stays together. If they are willing to follow you into every corner of the house, it shows an unbreakable attachment. They view you as their leader and their safe harbor. They trust your judgment on where to go and what to do, even if it's just to brush your teeth. Sign number 4 is the gentle lean. Have you ever been standing in the kitchen or sitting on the sofa, and your dog just comes up and leans their entire body weight against your legs? This is essentially a dog hug. Dogs don't have arms to wrap around us, so they use their weight to initiate physical contact. This lean is a sign of seeking comfort and security. By leaning on you, they are physically connecting their nervous system to yours. They are looking for your scent, your warmth, and your reassuring presence. It's their way of saying they trust you to support them, both literally and figuratively. Research has shown that when dogs and humans interact through touch, both experience a surge in oxytocin, the love hormone. When your dog leans on you, they are actively trying to bond with you on a chemical level. The fifth sign is one that many owners might misinterpret as a lack of discipline, but it's actually a deep sign of trust, and that is stealing your clothes, specifically the dirty ones. If you come home and find your dog curled up on your sweaty gym shirt or a pair of your socks, don't get mad. Your scent is the most comforting thing in the world to them. A dog's sense of smell is thousands of times more powerful than ours. To them, your scent represents safety, home, and the pack leader. By sleeping on your clothes, they are surrounding themselves with your essence. It helps them feel secure when you aren't around. It shows that your presence alone is enough to soothe their anxieties. They trust that your scent means everything is okay, and they want to stay as close to that feeling as possible. Let's talk about sign number 6, which is bringing you their favorite toy. You might think they just want to play, and often they do, but there is more to it than that. A dog's favorite toy is their most prized possession. In the wild, resources are everything. To a dog, that squeaky ball or frayed rope represents a high-value item. When they bring it to you and drop it at your feet, they are sharing their resources. This is a sign of immense trust and respect. They aren't just asking for a game of fetch. They are acknowledging that you are the provider and the one in charge. They trust you with their property, and they want to share their joy with you. It is a gesture of profound friendship and a recognition of the bond you share. The seventh sign is maintaining eye contact. In the animal world, a prolonged stare is often seen as a challenge or a threat. If you stare down a strange dog, they will usually look away or growl. However, with a trusted human, eye contact changes completely. When your dog looks you in the eye with soft, relaxed eyes, they are communicating love. This is often called eye hugging. Studies have shown that this level of eye contact triggers that same oxytocin release we mentioned earlier. It is a way for them to check in with you, to see how you are feeling, and to reaffirm their connection. If your dog stares at you while they are eating or playing, it means they feel safe enough to lower their guard and look at the person they love most. The eighth sign is one that happens when you aren't even looking, and that is their reaction when you leave the house. A dog that truly trusts you will be calm when you walk out the door. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. You might think a dog that loves you should be devastated when you leave, but extreme distress when you leave is actually a sign of separation anxiety, which often stems from a lack of certainty. A dog that trusts you with their life knows that you are coming back. They have faith in the routine you've established. They might be sad to see you go, but they will calmly go to their bed and wait. This quiet confidence is a massive indicator of trust. They believe in the bond you have, and they trust that the pack will be reunited soon. Sign number 9 is the way they react to your emotions. Dogs are incredibly intuitive. They can pick up on the smallest changes in your heart rate, your scent, and your body language. If you are having a bad day or feeling stressed, does your dog come over and rest their head on your lap? Does they try to distract you with a toy or just sit quietly by your side? This is a sign that they trust the emotional connection you share. They are sensitive to your needs because you have been sensitive to theirs. They trust you enough to step into your space and offer comfort. It shows a level of empathy that is only possible in a relationship built on a foundation of total security. They are tuned into your frequency because you are the center of their world. The 10th sign is sleeping in your bedroom. Dogs are pack animals, and in the wild, the pack sleeps together for warmth and protection. If your dog chooses to sleep in your room, even if they have a perfectly good bed in the living room, it is because they want to be part of your inner circle during the most vulnerable time of the day. They trust you to protect them while they sleep, and they feel a duty to protect you in return, even if they aren't on the bed. Just being in the same room is a sign of deep-seated trust. They are choosing to spend their most passive hours with you because your presence provides them with the ultimate sense of peace. Number 11 is a very specific behavior, and that is checking in on you during walks. When you are out in the world, there are a million distractions: other dogs, squirrels, strange noises, and new smells. If your dog constantly looks back at you while on the leash, or even when off-leash in a park, they are checking in. This is called referencing. They are making sure you are still there and looking for your guidance on how to react to the environment. They trust your leadership. They want to know if that barking dog across the street is a threat, or if they should keep walking. By looking to you, they are saying, "I trust your judgment more than my own instincts right now." It is a beautiful display of teamwork and reliance. The 12th sign is allowing you to touch them in sensitive areas. This includes their paws, their ears, and their tail. Most dogs are naturally protective of these parts of their body. Paws are essential for movement and escape, and ears are vital for sensing danger. If your dog lets you trim their nails, clean their ears, or check their paws for burrs without putting up a fight, it shows a massive amount of trust. They are allowing you to handle these sensitive areas because they know you would never intentionally cause them pain. They are willing to endure a little discomfort because they trust that your intentions are good. This level of cooperation is only earned through consistent, gentle handling and a long history of safety. Sign number 13 is when they seek you out when they are scared. This is a big one. Think about what happens during a thunderstorm or when fireworks go off. Does your dog hide under the bed, or do they run straight to you? If they run to you, it is because you are their safe place. They believe that if they are near you, nothing bad can happen. They are putting their life and their emotional well-being in your hands. Instead of following their instinct to run away and hide, they choose to seek refuge in your presence. This is the ultimate proof of trust. You have become their shield against the world. The 14th sign is a bit more subtle, and it's about their body language when you come home. We all love the crazy, jumping, tail-wagging greeting. But a dog that truly trusts you will often show a different kind of excitement. It's a grounded, intense focus. They might grab a toy and run around, but they keep their eyes locked on you. Their body is loose and wiggly. This isn't just excitement because you are home, it's a release of tension because their person is back. They can finally relax because the leader of the pack has returned. The sheer joy they exhibit is a reflection of the security they feel when you are present. Their world is right again because you are in it. Finally, we reach the 15th sign. And this is perhaps the most profound of all: unconditional forgiveness. Dogs don't hold grudges. If you accidentally step on their paw or raise your voice because you're stressed, they might be startled for a moment, but they quickly come back to you. They don't dwell on the mistake. They trust that your overall character is good and that the incident was an anomaly. They forgive because their trust in you is deeper than a single moment of pain or frustration. They choose to move past it because the bond they share with you is the most important thing in their life. This ability to forgive is a testament to the absolute trust they have in your love. Understanding these signs is crucial because it allows us to appreciate the depth of the relationship we have with our dogs. It isn't just about being a pet owner. It is about being a partner and a protector. When a dog trusts you with their life, they are giving you a gift that is rare in the natural world. They are choosing a life of domesticity and connection over the raw instincts of their ancestors. This trust is something that needs to be nurtured every single day. It is built through small moments, the extra 5 minutes of play, the gentle word when they are nervous, and the consistent routine that makes their world predictable. When we talk about trust, we have to realize that for a dog, it is an all or nothing deal. They don't half trust someone. They are either all in or they are guarded. If you see these signs in your dog, you have achieved something truly special. You have created an environment where an animal feels entirely safe to be themselves. This is why dogs are often called man's best friend. It isn't just a catchy phrase. It is a biological reality. The level of social intelligence in dogs is staggering. They have evolved alongside us for tens of thousands of years, specifically developing the ability to read our gestures and our emotions. Think about the way your dog looks at you when you are about to leave the house. If they see you putting on your shoes and they just go back to their nap, that is a sign of a very secure dog. They aren't worried. They know the routine. They know that you provide the food, the shelter, and the love. Their trust is so deep that it becomes a part of their daily life, something they don't even have to think about. It's like breathing. They trust you because you have given them every reason to. But what if you don't see all these signs yet? Does that mean your dog doesn't love you? Not at all. Every dog is an individual. Some dogs have had difficult pasts before they came to you. If you adopted a rescue dog, they might have learned that humans aren't always trustworthy. For these dogs, building trust takes time and immense patience. You might not see the belly show or the back turning for months or even years. But when it finally happens, it is even more rewarding because you know how hard they worked to overcome their fears. Trust is a journey, not a destination. One thing to keep in mind is that trust can also be fragile. If a dog's trust is broken through harsh treatment or neglect, it can take a long time to repair. That is why positive reinforcement is so important in training. When you reward a dog for good behavior rather than punishing them for bad behavior, you are building trust. You are teaching them that you are a source of good things and that they can rely on you to be fair. A dog that is trained with fear might obey, but they will never truly trust you with their life. There is a massive difference between a dog that does what you say because they are afraid of the consequences, and a dog that does what you say because they want to please you and they trust your direction. The physical health of your dog also plays a role in this trust. When a dog is feeling unwell, they often become more clingy or more distant. If they trust you, they might come to you specifically to show you where it hurts. They might lean into you more or look to you for comfort. By being attentive to their physical needs and taking them to the vet when they are hurting, you are reinforcing that trust. You are showing them that you are their healer as well as their friend. Let's look back at the eye contact once more. It is really the window into their soul. Have you ever noticed that your dog watches you even when you're just doing mundane things? You're washing the dishes, and you look over, and there they are, just watching. They aren't begging for food. They aren't asking to go out. They are just observing. This is because you are their favorite show. They are fascinated by you. They trust you so much that they find comfort just in watching you move through the world. It's a quiet, beautiful form of worship that only a dog can offer. And what about the way they sleep? Dogs that sleep in the most ridiculous positions, legs in the air, tongue sticking out, body twisted like a pretzel, are dogs that are fundamentally at ease. They have zero fear of being attacked. They have reached a level of comfort in their home that allows them to be completely goofy even in their sleep. This shows a profound trust in the environment you have created for them. You have made your home a sanctuary where they can truly let their guard down. The bond between a human and a dog is one of the most unique relationships on the planet. It is a cross-species friendship built on a foundation of mutual trust. We provide the resources, and they provide the loyalty and protection. But it goes deeper than a simple transaction. It becomes an emotional fusion. When your dog leans on you, they are giving you their heart. When they bring you a toy, they are giving you their joy. When they follow you into the dark, they are giving you their courage. If you reflect on these 15 signs, you might realize that your dog is communicating with you way more than you thought. They are constantly sending signals of their devotion. It's in the way they sigh when they lay down next to you. It's in the way their tail thumps against the floor when they hear your voice from another room. It's in the way they wait at the window for your car to pull into the driveway. All of these are expressions of a trust that is absolute and unwavering. As dog owners, we have a huge responsibility to honor this trust. It means being consistent, being kind, and being present. It means understanding that to them, we are everything. We are their parents, their best friends, their teachers, and their world. When a dog decides to trust you with their life, they are making a commitment to you. Our job is to make sure we are worthy of that commitment every single day. One of the most heartwarming things is seeing a dog and owner who have achieved this level of trust. You see it in the way they move together. They don't even need words. A small whistle, a hand gesture, or even just a look is enough for the dog to know exactly what is needed. This synergy is the pinnacle of the human-canine bond. It's what happens when trust becomes so ingrained that it turns into a kind of second nature. Think about the times you've been sick or feeling down. Your dog was likely right there, wasn't they? They don't need to know why you're upset. They just know that you are. And because they trust you, they feel your pain. They stay close because they want to lend you their strength. That quiet presence is often more healing than any words could be. That is the power of a dog's trust. It's a silent, steady force that makes life's challenges a little easier to bear. We also have to consider how dogs perceive time. They live very much in the moment. When they trust you, they are trusting you right now, and they are trusting you forever. They don't worry about what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow. Their trust is a constant state of being. This allows them to love with an intensity that is honestly quite humbling. They give us their all, without hesitation, and without expectation of anything other than our love and care in return. So the next time your dog steals your smelly socks, or leans against your legs while you're making coffee, or stares into your eyes with that soft, slightly sleepy look, take a moment to really appreciate it. Don't just see it as a habit or a quirk. See it for what it truly is, a declaration of trust. They are telling you, in the only way they know how, that they believe in you. They are telling you that they feel safe, loved, and protected in your care. In a world that can often be loud and unpredictable, the trust of a dog is a grounding anchor. It reminds us of the importance of loyalty and the beauty of simple, honest connection. It challenges us to be the best versions of ourselves, because that is who our dogs believe we are. They see us through a lens of unconditional love and total trust. And that in itself is a pretty incredible thing. As your dog grows older, this trust often deepens even further. An older dog knows your every move. They know your routines better than you do. They have spent years learning your language, and you have spent years learning theirs. At this stage, the trust is so profound that it becomes a beautiful, quiet understanding. They might not be as active as they once were, but the way they look at you, the way they still lean into your hand when you pet them, speaks volumes. They have spent their whole life trusting you, and they aren't about to stop now. It's also important to remember that trust is built on communication. The better you understand your dog's body language, the more they will trust you. When you can tell the difference between a playful bark and an alert bark, or when you can see the subtle tension in their shoulders before they react to something, you are showing them that you are listening. Dogs appreciate being understood. It makes them feel safer. When they know that you are tuned into their signals, their trust in your leadership grows. Think of trust as a bank account. Every positive interaction, every gentle pat, every successful walk, every meal served on time is a deposit. Over time, these deposits build up into a massive reserve of goodwill. This is why, even if you make a mistake, the trust doesn't just disappear. You have a huge balance in that account. However, it's important to keep making those deposits. Never take their trust for granted. It is a living thing that needs to be fed and cared for. Consider the role of play in building trust. When you play with your dog, you are engaging in a social contract. You are establishing rules and boundaries in a fun and low-stress way. A dog that trusts you will play gently, even if the game gets exciting. They trust that you won't hurt them, and they work hard to make sure they don't hurt you. This mutual respect during play is a great way to strengthen your bond. It shows that even when emotions are high, the foundation of trust remains solid. And what about those quiet moments? The ones where it's just the two of you, sitting on the porch or lounging on the floor. These moments of shared stillness are just as important as the active ones. They allow for a different kind of connection, a peaceful coexistence that doesn't require any action at all. A dog that can be truly still and relaxed in your presence is a dog that feels no need to be on guard. They are content just to be. And that contentment is the ultimate fruit of trust. The 15 signs we've discussed are a roadmap to understanding your dog's heart, from the vulnerability of a belly rub to the quiet confidence of a calm departure. Each sign is a piece of the puzzle. When you put them all together, you see a picture of a creature that has completely surrendered their well-being to you. It is a level of devotion that is hard to find anywhere else. It's worth noting that trust also means they trust you with their fears. If your dog is scared of something, like a loud truck or a weird-looking statue, and they look to you for reassurance, that is a huge moment. They are saying, "I'm scared, but I trust you to tell me if I should be." When you calmly show them that it's okay, you are not just helping them through that moment. You are cementing your role as their guide and protector. You are proving that their trust is well placed. As we wrap this up, think about your own dog. How many of these signs do you see on a daily basis? Maybe they are a leaner, or maybe they are a world-class clothes thief. Maybe they are the king of eye-hugging, or the champion of the belly show. Each of these behaviors is a little love letter from your dog. They are constantly telling you how much they value you and how safe they feel with you. Being a dog owner is a journey filled with joy, laughter, and sometimes a bit of frustration. But at the core of it all is that incredible bond of trust. It is what makes all the walks in the rain and the trips to the vet worth it. Knowing that another living being trusts you with their entire life is a profound honor. It changes you. It makes you more patient, more empathetic, and more aware of the impact you have on the world around you. So cherishes those leans. Smile when they steal your socks, and when they look you in the eye with that soft, loving gaze, look back and let them know that you trust them too. Because in the end, it's that mutual trust that makes the relationship between a human and a dog one of the most beautiful things on earth. They are more than just pets, they are family. And family is built on a foundation of trust that never wavers. Remember that every dog has their own way of expressing their feelings. Some might be more obvious than others, but if you are attentive and kind, you will see the signs. You will feel the connection, and you will know, without a doubt, that your dog truly trusts you with their life. It is a quiet, powerful truth that exists in every wag of the tail and every gentle nuzzle. Your dog doesn't need to speak our language to tell us how they feel. They show us every single day through their actions, through their presence, and through their unwavering trust. Take pride in the relationship you've built. It takes work, but the reward is a friendship that is pure and true. In the eyes of your dog, you are a hero, a provider, and a best friend. You are their whole world, and the fact that they trust you with that world is something to be celebrated. So go ahead, give your dog a little extra attention today. They've earned it, and so have you. The bond you share is a rare and wonderful thing. Keep nurturing it, keep honoring it, and keep enjoying every single moment of it. Your dog's trust is the greatest gift they can give, and it is a gift that keeps on giving every single day of their lives.